made a video talking about the Nigerian government and how terrible President Tinubu is, and I was crying in the video. So
the picture you're seeing right now is a girl, an NYC girl, that's opened up to speak against the president of Nigeria, calling him names. At least the one he said, he called Tinubu a terrible person.
New claims emerging today about the whereabouts of 6-year-old Joslin Smith after her disappearance a year ago. Today, her teacher took the stand at the Western Cape High Court, sitting in Saldanha Bay, and that's where the kidnapping trial is underway. Newsroom Africa's Nasipi Same attending the proceedings. She joins us live now for more. Nasipi, good evening to you. Let's talk about these new revelations. What did we learn today?
Into a vehicle and said that Yifro, she said, teacher, I have something confidential to tell you. There's a Nigerian man that gave me a call and told me that I need to play smart and that Joslin was currently in a ship in a container. And this gives weight to what the former Minister of Police, Bekele, communicated weeks after the arrest of the parents of Joslin Smith.
Hi, my kings and queens. Welcome to another episode of what we have for today going on in this channel. In case you don't know, we are on a series. I've said these times without number on exposing the things, the illicit acts of Nigerians in South Africa, in diaspora, and in other countries, and so many foreigners. Illegal emphasis on illegal foreigners in South Africa, in different parts of the world, that are going into people's country, disrespecting their laws, not abiding to the laws. And in the first place, one should ask, if one should actually ask, must you actually leave your country? That question is left for us to answer. And if yes, you should, maybe for visitation, travel, vlogs, adventure, or one thing or the other. How do you get into people's country? And what exactly are you going there to do? How long are you planning on staying there? These are the things and these are the issues. But most importantly, who are you? How are you already as a citizen of your country behaving both in the secret and in the open? And what character are you going out there in other people's country to exhibit? We know times without number. I have put it on here on this channel countless times of Nigerians, my fellow citizens, who constantly go to South Africa to do things that do not sit well with me as a Nigerian and so many Nigerians. And these are the people I am always here to address, to speak up, speak out on the things that I do not sit well as a Nigerian. Okay, so I've got some people who do not understand. I just wanted to play it out, right? Now, I put out a video, and this is the part 2. If you've not seen the video earlier on in the day, go and check it out. It's a follow-up because a lot is happening, a lot is going on back here in Nigeria, in South Africa, in so many parts of the world today that we need to always come out to talk about. But emphasis is going to be on my country, Nigeria. But before then, I want to do a backstory on one of these interesting topic, not just topic, incident that had already transpired in South Africa. And some South Africans always come to my comment section to say, a South African child was trafficked to Nigeria. Talk about it, address it. What do you think? And this is not a recent incident. It's something that has happened for over a year and counting. And it breaks my heart to see that somehow, somewhat, allegedly, Nigerians are involved with this, right? This is a story that has to do with a young child of 6 years that was kidnapped in conjunction, in alliance, I don't know, allegedly, with the mother. In fact, it's a mixed up story that, in fact, it leaves me speechless, scared, and, of what the life of young children in Africa, in our different and various countries, is all about. Is it that people are no longer safe again in their country? Because as a matter of fact, we know on a daily basis how Nigerians indulge in this act as a stalking trade, as a means to an end to survive, of kidnapping, not just kidnapping, demanding for ransom, and in most cases, unaliving the person and taking the vital parts for rituals. Let's say it as it is. It is already almost a norm in Nigeria, and it is, or it seems as though they are taking this whole thing now in connection and business with other countries' citizens, and it breaks and saddens my heart. So I will let us watch this video and hear for yourself how it all started and how it is going currently, and how Nigerians are somewhat being alleged to be involved. And I will not find this funny, and as well other video clips that I think will be very educative, expository, inspiring. Guys, please kindly do me a thing by hitting on the like button. It helps the algorithm. Share this video, and please let the ad play at least for some seconds. It's part of how we make a living. Okay, exactly. And with that being said, I will let this video play. I will not interrupt, and then come back to drop my input, analysis, and opinions.
New claims emerging today about the whereabouts of 6-year-old Joslin Smith after her disappearance a year ago. Today, her teacher took the stand at the Western Cape High Court, sitting in Saldanha Bay, and that's where the kidnapping trial is underway. Newsroom Africa's Nasipi Same attending the proceedings. She joins us live now for more. Nasipi, good evening to you. Let's talk about these new revelations. What did we learn today?
Well, this morning we had about 4 witnesses taking the stand at the Western Cape High Court in Saldanha Bay. One of the witnesses that took the stand today was Edna, who is Edna Mart, to be specific, who was Joslin Smith, grade 1 teacher at Dyersville Primary School. As we do know that Joslin last year from January up until the Friday before she disappeared was a grade 1 pupil at that school. It wasn't just revelations, but very explosive revelations. She says on a particular day she was driving in Saldanha Bay with her colleagues in the car, and this was the day as teachers they were going to form part of the search parties in Middelpost looking for Joslin Smith, who disappeared on the 19th of February. She says she decided to take a detour before joining the search groups, and at that garage, as the petrol attendant was pouring fuel in her car, she says Kelly Smith emerged and entered into a vehicle and said that Yifro, she said, "Teacher, I have something confidential to tell you. There's a Nigerian man that gave me a call and told me that I need to play smart and that Joslin was currently in a ship in a container." And this gives weight to what the former Minister of Police, Bheki Cele, communicated weeks after the arrest of the parents of Joslin Smith, her boyfriend, including their friend Stefano van Rijn. At that time, former Minister Cele, said to the media that the search had extended beyond the South African borders and that they were working with an organization that had searched a vessel that left or departed Saldanha Bay port and docked in Europe. However, he had communicated at the time that there were no traces of Joslin Smith in that particular vessel. So we are back now at Saldanha Bay, and the teacher then said she inquired with the mother of Joslin, "Did you inform the investigators, detectives or police?" And she said that she feared that the community would harm her should she go to the police with this information. It's not yet established whether Joslin's mother went to police with this very information. But also, later on in the day, more explosive revelations by another witness, and this witness was Stephen Kutsia, who tracks back all the way to 2023, one chilly morning in August, saying he had bumped into Kelly that morning, and it seemed like she was waiting dressed in a denim dress, short sleeve, a grey t-shirt and flip-flops, and he said it was quite concerning that she was dressed in that manner, taking into account how cold it was that morning. And the interaction that they had, or the conversation that they had, left him baffled. He says that on that particular day, she said that the kids were left with Buta, or Jacqueline Apollos, accused one, and she said that she was going to sell her children for 20,000 rand, and at that particular moment she said that she's even willing to take 5,000 rand. And something that struck him, he said, she had communicated to him that, you see what is happening here? Between January and February of the following year, of course, 2024, this place is going to be like a movie scene. And he's saying that he was shocked by this. She further said to him that morning that you will be looking for Joslin everywhere, or rather, you will be looking for her and she will be all gone. But again, it goes back to what we heard in the lower courts last year at the Vredenburg Magistrate Court, where they detailed to the court that they have, or rather, they'll put it to the court when the matter goes to trial, that the plan to shell Joslin had been planned and cooked the year prior, which was August of 2023. And that is the evidence that we received, or rather heard this afternoon from those 2 witnesses. Very concerning, taking into account that Kelly Smith is at the center, embroiled into the disappearance of Joslin Smith. More than a year later, her mother stands accused next to her boyfriend, Jacqueline Apollos, including their friend, Stefano van Rijn, facing very serious charges of human trafficking, and also human trafficking, apologies, and kidnapping charges. And tomorrow we can expect more witnesses to take the stand. As we know, earlier on in the trial, the NPA had communicated that the state had about 90 witnesses that they're planning to.
South Africa the story of a 6-year-old Joslin Smith who went missing on the 19th of February near Cape Town. The sudden disappearance of the young girl triggered a frantic search in the nearby areas. For 3 weeks, police raided houses and deployed dog squads. Even residents formed communities to take part in the search for little Joslin. While the girl has still not been found, there is a new twist to the case that has shaken South Africa to its core. And at the center of this storm is Joslin Smith's mother. Our next story explains.
The bond between a mother and daughter is cherished as the most profound connection in the world. Everyone believes in the sanctity of maternal love. But for South Africa's missing 6-year-old Joslin, maternal haven turned into a nightmare. On February 19, 2024, Joslin allegedly disappeared from her house near Cape Town. This triggered a frenzied search effort in the nearby area. Locals and government authorities combed through every nook and cranny, leaving no stone unturned. From dank sewers to muddy pits, the search extended to even accusing neighbors as desperation mounted. The police, firefighters, and even dog squads were deployed to look for the missing girl. Drones were used so that even an inch of land doesn't go unnoticed. A reward of $5,000 was announced for any sliver of information leading to Joslin's whereabouts. Nationwide protests echoed with one question: where is Joslin?
We as a mother, lately we cannot sleep. We wonder where the child is. We're so scared to allow our little children to play outside because they will take our children. We just want justice to prevail. Please bring Joslin home.
We ask the whole world, the whole South Africa, the whole Western Cape, Welland people come to Saldanha and help us to look for that child.
The fear that Joslin might have been whisked away to another city or country intensified with every passing day. The emotions of the people heightened when a blood-stained cloth and a knife surfaced near her residence. While these ominous discoveries were given away for forensic scrutiny, authorities remained tight-lipped about their findings. But the latest twist in the case has left the entire country shocked. The authorities have made their first arrests in the case, and those held in charge include Joslin's mother. Kelly Smith has been charged of human trafficking and kidnapping. Her boyfriend and 2 accomplices were also taken into custody.
We are one step closer to ultimately finding Joslin, or what actually happened to her. And today is very significant. We have noted the 2 particular charges in terms of human trafficking, but also in terms of kidnapping that was on the charge sheet. And we sincerely trust that the investigation will now unfold in terms of what has happened. But we are still keeping hope alive, knowing that we are wanting to ultimately find Joslin unharmed.
The prosecution alleges Kelly callously sold her daughter for a mere $1,000. For now, the details remain murky, whether Joslin was sold, delivered, or exchanged. The truth is yet to unfold. Kelly allegedly entrusted her boyfriend with the task. She reportedly urged him to close the deal with a traditional healer. These healers are known for using human body parts in creating magic potions. They promise miraculous cures and fortune. The mother, however, has denied these charges. She says she entrusted her daughter's care to her boyfriend. Kelly claims Joslin was unwell and missed school while she left for work. Kelly's boyfriend claims he lost track of Joslin and then she disappeared. Tragically, Joslin's plight mirrors a broader crisis of violence against women and children in South Africa. According to police statistics cited by the Missing Children South Africa charity, a child disappears every 5 hours, with a quarter falling victim to trafficking or worse. Amidst this bleak reality, what remains is an image of Joslin, a radiant smile, piercing green eyes, and meticulously styled hair, awaiting the day she is reunited with those who yearn for her safe return.
I made a video talking about the Nigerian government and how terrible President Tinubu is, and I was crying in the video. So 30 minutes ago, I just received a call from the NYSC board, starting with the secretariat before the LGI, and for the secretariat, for the NYSC secretariat, I'm going to attach what she said, some of the things she said, so you guys will hear.
I wasn't insulting the president, ma. I was only asking for accountability.
Hold down that rubbish you put there.
Ma, are you threatening me?
Hold down that rubbish. I'm not talking to your mate.
She called me and she was shouting and she was threatening me to take down the video. And in my first mind, I'm like, wait, how did they get my phone number? And then I realized that every NYC copper has to fill a file with your phone number and your address. I'm like, these people actually have my house address and they know where I'm staying. And now they have started calling me first to threaten me. It is so bad that you can't even just speak up about the government because they feel like they have chains to hold you. You're already calling me to threaten me. And this is, I will literally attach what she said so you guys can hear. She was telling me that I was insulting the president. I never insulted the president. I said he's terrible. That is not an insult. It is a statement, and I did not go on and start saying, oh, Tinubu, you're this, you're that. I just said he's a terrible president. And it's okay for a government, for a body to identify that, okay, this person is actually terrible at their job. So why is it a problem that the NYC government, NYC secretariat, or NYC board will call me to threaten me? Like, why is that okay that I can't speak up for something that is directly hurting me? Why is it okay that they will call me to threaten me under 24 hours that I made a video? Why can't Nigerians speak up? Why are they holding us in chains? Why do they feel like everything that we do, they have ways to control us? Let me tell you guys on the NYC board or whatever. If you guys have come together and you like, maybe you're not calling me one by one to threaten me, that's fine. You can do whatever you want to do. Because I know that you guys already have plans. The one that this one is calling me, the next person is calling me, that's fine. But now I'm putting it out here so you guys will see and you guys will know. NYC, they have my house address and they are still calling me to threaten me. So in case anything happens, you will be very much aware where the problem started. Because I did not say anything I shouldn't have said. The Nigerian government are not doing anything about the inflation that is happening, and it's causing us to be very depressed. I am depressed and my bank account is going to zero and I still have to live every day, and I'm asking the Nigerian government to do something about the inflation. And instead of me to get a call and say, okay, we are working on it, I'm getting a call saying that, oh, you're very stupid, why did you do that to Tinubu, take down that video, you did this, you did that. I just want you guys to know that this is what the NYC board are doing, and in case anything happens to me, because they have my address, you guys know who to hold accountable.
Some things about our culture or whatever culture they call it, it just makes me so angry, right from as a child and even as an adult, because I don't understand this whole culture that says because somebody is older than somebody, then somebody should not speak up to that person. Who cares what your age is? Can you drop your age somewhere? The fact that you came to the world first doesn't give you any privilege. Yeah, you came to the world for Anne. Before you came to this world, were there not people? After you leave this world, is there still not be people? Why would people express themselves, express their feelings? Why do people use this? You need to use age. If age is the only reason why you think you should be respected, then I think you are not deserving of respect. This is someone who has cried out. Who clearly, if you've watched that video, was overwhelmed, tired, going through so much. Cost of living is so high. She's doing NYC. How much are they paying her? She's not even depending, because I've gone through her profile to see she's doing a whole lot of other. She's a virtual assistant, doing so much, yet it's not translating to anything, because the more she's working harder, the more cost of living is going higher, 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 and up. And she comes out to cry out. You couldn't call her. And okay, so you are supposedly older. Oh, why did she even put it? Hold down that rope. Are you normal? Come on, keep quiet there. Hold down that rubbish. You are not talking to your mate. Are you okay? So let this woman, this NYC woman, I don't know. In short, you're such a coward, you're such a disgrace, you're such a shame. And if you have children, they should be ashamed of you, who you are, or what they've been for. Instead, I have pity for them, because every reasonable human being who has motherly feelings, human feelings, will feel the pain of that girl in that video, who is holding her tears back, who is clearly overwhelmed, who needs love at this moment, who needs a big hug, where you're just saying to her, come, it's okay, take a deep breath. The country is going through so much. You give her some nice words. You're coming out as a slave, as a servant that you are, to someone who rigged what do they call it now, election, to get in there. You're coming to hey.
So the picture you're seeing right now is a girl, an NYC girl, that's opened up to speak against the president of Nigeria, calling him names. At least the one he said, he called Tinubu a terrible person. Listen, I want to use this to teach a number of things that many people don't know. First of all, I'd like to say that the Nigerian president should learn how to deal with people that show any form of rebellion. I stand by it and I'm going to prove it. Number one is that no Nigerian has the right to speak against Tinubu. Let me repeat this. No Nigerian has the singular right to speak against the Nigerian president. I say this and I stand by it. And after this video, you would understand. No Nigerian has the singular right, the singular locus, to speak against the Nigerian president. Why? Because he that comes to equity must come with a clean hand. Tinubu is a Nigerian like any other Nigerian. Tinubu is a Nigerian like any other Nigerian. Therefore, no Nigerian, including myself, has the right to speak against him. Not because he's the Nigerian president, not because he has power, not because he can victimize anybody that speaks against him, not because he has the ability to do that, but because he is in fact a Nigerian like any other Nigerian. Number one proof is, tell me any Nigerian that can prove that he is better than Tinubu. Number two, any Nigerian, or let me put it this way, a Nigerian that is in the least level of the hierarchy of the Nigerian class, a Nigerian that is in the least level of the Nigerian hierarchy when it comes to class, is very oppressive, vindictive. Now, what do you expect the president who is at the highest level of the country's class, what do you expect him to be? An angel? An angel in the department of demons? An angel in the department of demons? I don't get this. I don't get this. You know, one thing that pisses me off about Nigerians is that when they do things, they don't know how that thing tastes until that thing they do becomes done to them. I don't get you people at all, because I'm even much angrier than the Nigerian president right now. I'm telling you the truth. Number three, if your problem is Tinubu as a Nigerian, please, why would you go to other countries and be committing fraud? Is the president of South Africa Tinubu? Is the president of Ghana, where you go to commit kidnap, where you go to commit fraud, where you go to do all manner of hideous things as a Nigerian, is the president of Ghana Tinubu? Is it the cause of your detriment as a Nigerian? So why are you representing? What are you representing? Who are you representing? Oh, so as an ordinary Nigerian, you do not care about your reputation, and suddenly you want the Nigerian president to care about his reputation, to become a good man because it affects you. But you can never become a good man to other person. You can never become a good girl to some other person, irrespective of the fact that you have the lowest power, irrespective of the fact that you are at the lowest cadre of the Nigerian class. Yet you wreak all manner of toxic havoc. You wreak all manner of evil as an average Nigerian. But then you want a president that treats you better. It is like a person that does wrong to other people but wants to be treated right. Nigerians, can you hear yourself? Nigerians, can you hear yourself? Number four is that who would blame the president of Nigeria in seeing that the integrity of Nigeria can be bought? In seeing that the presidency of Nigeria is it the fault of the president to see that the presidency of Nigeria can be bought over? If you were in his position, what would you have done otherwise? If you're in his position, would you have done otherwise? See, listen, those days when we were in school and we paid attention to our studies and people made us believe that we were stupid. Those days when we were in school, those days when we were doing the things we were doing and we followed the right path and people made us to think that we're stupid. Now, you would open your mouth, same you that made us think we were stupid, open your mouth to speak against the Nigerian president. Now, only because it affects, my annoyance is that you're speaking against him. This girl clearly made it, like this girl emphatically made it clear that this is owed to the fact that her bank account was going down. You're depressed because of the lack of money in your bank account. You see how selfish you are. You are not speaking against the Nigerian president from a collective point of reasoning, but because of your selfish interest. This girl, see, seriously, I wish I was somehow affiliated to this girl. I would have beaten up this girl myself. I'm telling you the truth. No Nigerian has the ability to speak now. Everyone shut up your mouth.
Do you know this man? Look at him very well. This is the same man, the American government that they are looking for, especially the FBI. They don't to slide, put him matter, say $25. Say he did surrender. We say they no see again. This same man, we say they talk now. So in Senator Neda Imasuen, we say he fled the United States of America, come become a powerful person for Nigeria. He become a don for Nigerian Senate there. Now so now this man be. Who be Senator Imasuen? This Senator Imasuen be the person we say na head, na be the oga patapata, na gaba, na sidon on top of the throne of the Senate on ethics and principle for Nigeria. In a casual man there, anything when he talk, a blade, he don't cut him into two with that. This same man, I be the one when we say he carried the matter of Natasha Poki Udoan. When we say he carried that matter, now he recommend the whole scenario to the Senate. Say this woman, men I let her go for 6 months, men I let her go to 50. After 6 months, make him come back. Now he will talk say in gyro, in cha for 6 months, then he will pian. He will go talk say all the people when we say that they can't around, say that they are random, make them even pay them the money for that 6 months. He will talk say any place when we say they see him, they smell him around the Senate building, say it will enter Wala. He will come cran everything up. He can't talk say anywhere when you go, either na international or na local or na middle, say make you no put Senate in front of her name, make him remove her. Now so this same man, Senator Neda Imasuen, now so he take advice the Senate. What do you think say the Senate go do? The Senate carry like this. The Senate to stamp am. Say Natasha, the thing where we say the head of Committee of Ethics and Principle, where we say in talk, now all of us that will support. If you now remember for Senate that day, Akpabio say if you say what is a year of nay, the people will be say they no supporter, divorce plenty. Wow. Now I probably can't repeat them again. Now I can't say go support the voice. I can't put your voice nay. Now I can't make us slam the hammer. What is the credibility of our leaders in the Senate House for Nigeria? This our senator. This your senator. When we say they call Senator Neda Imasuen. What did make it run kata from America, make it jackpada, come back Nigeria? Man, I listen to that story. The story be say this Senator Neda Imasuen, him be Ogbontarigi, him be lawyer adajo, him be barrister for America, New York to be precise. For America that time, Senator Imasuen, he get clients when we say he get problem, he get clients when we say he get wahala, he get clients when we say they look at Senator Imasuen say you be my savior, I beg, come go do water for court for me. But what happened? Allegedly, this client pay money into the account of Senator Imasuen. As soon as the money do back down inside the account like this, allegedly, the man called series Oranyo Kodro Bobe, kata. Now they don't see Senator Imasuen again. The client look for him for water, he look for him for sea, he look for him for up, he look for him for down. He even go to people. He don't see Senator Imasuen again. The time they go, he won't go court. This man cry. He don't sabi what he want to do because he see jail in front of himself. Now so this man he can't carry the matter. As he no person where say he will talk to, and the law he work for that place. Association he die for that place. Now he is inclined. He can't carry the matter. He can't carry and go meet New York legal panel. Now this man I carry Senator Imasuen matter go. When he reach there, the New York legal panel they torchlight put everything. They put all the document down. They look. They open. They don't do like this. Open. They say we go hear from Senator Imasuen, make it come use the old man, take talk the matter when it happen within him and a client. Now they put letter, they make phone call, they send person, but still they don't see Senator Imasuen. Make it come defend himself, make it come explain. They don't see Senator Imasuen. Senator Imasuen, what happened? It be like say Baba Tigbero. It be like say you don't kajak come out from outside, you don't fly, go Nigeria. Nigerian Airways, here I come. That's what the New York, they look, they don't see him. When they don't see him, they call they fear themselves too. The New York legal panel, they fear. They say, where this man dey, where he dey? Now I make them say, FBI I beg go. When they look for one man, maybe the man don't miss so. Airports I beg, airports look for him. FBI go sit down for inside that dark room. They go press. They go discover. I say, this name it come up. This name it come up. Now maybe they go put more interest for that name. Now they go press where. Now they go discover. Say about 30 banks for America there. Now they see the hand allegedly of Senator Imasuen. He did there. Say for the racketeer of some loan of a thing. Say the Sabi say these crunches of his hand. He did there on top of $25 million. Now I come make the FBI when they come to say, okay, we go open the book fully now. We go torchlight put everything. They torchlight put and now they discover say people when they around that loan of a thing, they're plenty small. They grab one of the website they see that one they push out, go inside Gallo Street. They come begin look for Senator Imasuen. They don't see him. That time when we say they send letter, go meet him for the house or wherever. When we say they look for him, that is the New York legal panel. When they don't see him, Baba Tigbero, the man don't see his come out. When they don't see him, they come make the FBI, they come declare and say, basically in your neck, $25 million in your neck. So they check your neck. Then they look for Baba, they don't see Baba. Baba Tigbero, he don't enter Nigeria, come. As he enter Nigeria, finish like this. For 2010, now Baba enter Nigeria Buga. He enter Nigeria finish, he put in hand fair, start small. Now he can enter political parties. He can enter Labour Party. You know, see that time, the tsunami of obedience, the grow of the obedience, the water of the obedience, they push everybody to go. Baba, when you say they smart, when you say they slim, Senator Imasuen, he just enter Labour Party straight. As he enter Labour Party like this, you know, see that same day, now they go press finger for presidential at the same time for senators for Nigeria. Now so now this man I get law. Now he become the Senate of Edo South. He became the senator of Edo South finish. The man they do baba. According to him, he don't do some road here, some road there, some road there. But when they call happen, they come carry him again, come take him become the Oga Patapata Oga of ethics and principle for Senate there. Now, the problem here, when we say, I see here, we say, what did they happen to our Nigerian politicians? If we purge Nigerian politicians, we go discover, say, at least make 40% of them, they get one problem or the other for outside Nigeria, when we say, that they look for them. So this thing, when we say that they do, except they don't spoil Nigerian name. When Americans, when they come discover, say, they don't see Senator Imasuen again, now they come bam for the rest of their life. Say, make him not practice law of a thing anymore in America, especially in New York, allegedly. They carry that matter, they send them, now they push them out for public. Say, he must not represent anybody, nobody must represent them. He must not even advise anything that has to do with law for America. They don't want to see him for that corridor. Now that's a photocopy. Now he carry come Nigeria. Now he use for Natasha. He just edit small on top of the thing we say they give him for America. Now he carry, now he put on top of Natasha. He did for public domain. I don't know why the Senate, why before they go put persons to make it head one committee, why they know they investigate themselves. This same man we say na carry come, which is Senator Imasuen, in at the head of ethics, but he say he gets ethics. They could look and say, client allegedly put money for your account, can't defend me, Ogbero. Now you can't come Nigeria, they can't carry you, can't put for the ethics. Say, come on, man, you're supposed to get something. When we say you and Senator Imasuen, you're supposed to tell the people, say, I beg, may not come out me. I don't want to lead to one reason or the other. Because you go put yourself for sport, you go put yourself for limelight. So I mean, the Senate sometimes make una investigate before they carry person put on top of that place. Now let's analyze. One of the problem when he did there now be say the Nigerian Bar Association NBA. When person come out from Nigeria say they obodo oyibo, he don't take there more than 2 years or even a year. If he come back Nigeria say he come practice law, make una investigate again where they come from, in last place when he live, in last address, una go investigate before una go allow and make it practice. Make una put that mechanism in place. Make una imagine now say as Senator Imasuen enter Nigeria finish, he see they practice law everywhere. He get law firm, he they represent the World Bank, he they represent the European Union, he they represent una who be say una dey for Senate, he they talk say here say him be barrister at the same time say if people talk say we say he get firm for America, he law firm sitting for America, say just come Nigeria, just come serve my father's land. Which kind of fatherland be that one? Tell the people Koko when we say they there, thank God for the internet, thank God for social media. If you know they there, some of these things we say we dey see where our senators that they take potopoto, they drag our body, we fit not see them at all. But thanks to the internet, thanks to the social media, when we say they expose all of now, and the thing it never finish now. So now we'll talk about the DSS too. How many Senator Imasuen take enter that place where they say he be Senate? She be they talk say when they nominate them finish, una DSS una go clear them, una go investigate about them past. Una when be say una assistant person there for America, una no get mechanism to investigate that person reach in last address for America. If una do this DSS, definitely una go know say Senator Imasuen say they don't ban for America. Then una go investigate the reason what make Americans make the ban. Una go investigate the reason when we say FBI in the look for them. These are things when we say DSS is supposed not to pass on power to do. But I go blame them. I don't go blame the politicians. Now the DSS I go blame because una chow. Una hand to no clear. Una hand it don't rock potopoto. Una hand it don't rub engine oil. It don't be black. That black money it don't reach una hand when we say anything una collect and chuka for una pocket. So why una go get space? Why una go get this brain? Why una get mouth? Take torchlight put for person when we say una dey investigate. So DSS I beg when una up una game. This is when we say they happen to Nigerians. May not try, may not erase all these dirty things. When we say una senators, when we say that they do for Nigeria. The same thing again. The Edo people, when we say this man, when we say na him waka come out from that Edo South. She made the man the campaign. He put the poster everywhere. Why we not do it? Make one person make it even get brain. Make it put the name for system. Make it type. Make it search for a name. One way or the other, things go pop up. If thing like that comes up, say this person say one press finger for. Say he get a kind of all this baggage and cobwebs. When we say he carry. Make una do it. Make una no vote for that person. But again, she will blame the person. We don't blame the politician because they don't weaponize Nigerians with hunger everywhere. Any small money where they give una Ankara, they're giving her toothpaste, they're giving her perfume. That one you don't do now. Una go don't sell the 4 years. When we say una go supposed to leave Kaja, now we don't sell her within 1 minute for that place that's where they give you money. So make una try a beg. Any politician when they carry money come, tell and say we don't need your money. Simply because if you collect the money now for the next 4 good years, the guy will do it. He will clear all the money for that community. So because make una do research before una go put any politician for on top of seat. Are we going to blame Senator Imasuen? No. He's not the only one that is doing this. He's not the only one.
We have listened, and I must say thank you for your patience for listening to the end. First off, addressing this incident of this young lady, this young child, breaks my heart. And it saddens me that if this be true, that Nigerians are involved, because as we can see, investigations are still ongoing up till date. I just wonder, even the mother of the child being alleged into this with her boyfriends, like, guys, human beings are something else. Human beings can be unpredictable, especially on the negative. Why? I just wish and pray every single time that most times when it has to do with children, God protects them. But at this point, we don't know what to say. It is quite a pity. And for this information I'm hearing that Nigerians are involved, I'm not surprised, and it will not be surprising to me, because you see these Nigerians, everywhere they go, they want to involve in one crime or the other. What for exactly? Just for this get rich quick money to oppress and intimidate even the less privileged by unaliving, doing things as grievous, as heinous as such. Guys, if this is not evil, man's inhumanity to man, I don't know what it is. And moving on to the next clip of how a senator from the Federal Republic of Nigeria is representing Nigeria on this bad light is what I am every day thinking and asking God, why? How did we get here? Like, how did we get here? I know corruption is inevitable in almost all countries. I've got people talking and saying yes, exposing the fact that almost all African leaders are corrupt. But looking at what President Traoré and his likes of other presidents are putting it to other leaders as a shame, a disgrace, an embarrassment in other countries' political system, that they are still living the way they are, operating the way they are in this present day and time, is a big shame and disgrace. And no matter whom you are, from any part of the country, from in the continent of Africa, and you are eventually experiencing things like this from your leaders, it shows that we have a long way to go. And that's how we start speaking up and accepting our realities and fighting it to the core, the better for us, because most times most people don't understand the courage it takes to sit out or come out on the media to speak out your mind, as I do. Or see, like I will always say, I'm not afraid of death, right? I'm not afraid of death. At this point, I've had it to the ups, like nothing more, nothing less. So it's left for me to talk, because you talk, you will die. You don't talk, you will still die. So what's the point? As long as I know that I'm talking facts and talking about the realities, pains and experience of not just Nigerians, even South Africans that are always put under intimidation, oppression, and almost want to be silenced by Nigerians, other African countries in their own country, is totally unacceptable. Any day, anytime, it is unacceptable. Because when I see what South Africans are going through, how they are being oppressed and intimidated by their own fellow blacks, we want to talk about African unity and all whatnot. How is that even possible if we are the one doing ourselves this, causing ourselves more harm and pain? Look at what Nigerians are doing to their fellow Nigerians every single day. Look at the kind of humiliation, embarrassment and disgrace that our leaders are causing us on a daily basis, internationally. This is not even home base. Talk more of what we experience. Guys, if I tell you what a typical Nigerian experience every day that we go through, I know it is like that in most countries, you will shudder. But no matter what it is, should we continue like this, that help will come? No. The only solution, like I said and I will always say, is speaking out and speaking up. Exactly. And I want to applaud my brother Chimdi for always giving us his own peace of mind on his own opinion and postulations, because if people like this do not talk and people listen, they will think all Nigerians are coward and foolish and stupid as every other person that is going out there and doing all these evil and wicked things, right? Well done to Chimdi, and I would say may God give us the grace, the courage and the enablement to constantly come out, use our platform to speak up and speak against most of these things any day, anytime. Guys, a lot have been said. I cannot touch on all, but all I say is leave your thoughts, your opinion, your input, and do not forget to give this video a huge and a massive thumbs up. Let's communicate in the comment section, and keeping it real, happy, safe and blessed. I will see you in my next episode. Thank you and God bless you. Do have a lovely, blessed, a peaceful and a successful day out there. Ciao. Mwah.